Hi, I'm Peter Schmidt, a professional furniture maker and author for American Woodworker magazine, and I'm here today to show you the basics of setting up for vacuum bag veneering. First, you'll need a bag, which is made out of heavy-duty plastic that comes in all various sizes, a pump, and a vacuum board. Now, the vacuum board is a shop-made component that has a series of saw kerfs cut in a grid pattern and a hole in the middle. And the thing you have to make sure is that the saw kerfs pass through the hole in the middle to allow the air to flow through the grid. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble all the components. Start by placing the vacuum board upside down in the bag with the fitting through the hole in the board and coming up through the hole in the bottom of the bag. Two rubber washers create an airtight seal, one inside the bag and one outside the bag. Next, we connect the hose from the pump to the fitting and the compressor to the pump. Now that everything's assembled, I've flipped over the vacuum board and bag and have placed them on two cauls. These cauls will allow clearance for the pump, hose, and fitting. The other component we need to make before we can press is a clamping board. This clamping board is simply a piece of 3/4 inch MDF with rosin paper attached to it. Here's a workpiece I've prepared for clamping in the veneer press. I've already applied the glue and have taped the veneer into position. The tape will prevent the veneer from sliding during the clamping process. After this is done, flip the veneer and place it face down on the clamping board. The rosin paper in between the clamping board and the veneered surface will prevent the two from sticking to one another. After this is done, we are ready to put the whole sandwich into the press. When positioning the pieces in the bag, make sure that they are centered on the vacuum board and covering the hole. After this is done, we are ready to seal the bag. This is a simple scissor clamp that I've made in the shop. It consists of two pieces of wood in between a piece of foam and hinged on one end. This comes together and is clamped on one end to seal the bag. Now that this is done, we are ready to turn on the pump. Once the bag is fully pressurized, the pump will maintain a constant pressure throughout the clamping process. Leave the pieces in the bag until the glue is fully dry. The glue dries in the same amount of time as it would outside the bag as it does inside the bag. For this, I've used yellow glue, which will dry in approximately 45 minutes.